Reiki Master Tarot presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing, LLC. I hope you guys are having an awesome day on purpose. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. I thank you to the subbies, thank you to all of the curiosity seekers, to all of the beings that have followed me on TikTok. I am so very grateful to be sharing energy with you. I love your comments. I love the stickers. I love all of the beautiful emojis that you guys are leaving. I am so very grateful that you guys are taking the time to watch the energy messages that are coming through the Reiki infused TikTok videos. So thank you so very much. I am so very grateful to you. To all of my subbies on YouTube, I love you, I love you, I love you. And that's for everybody. Everybody that has shared energy with me and allowed me to share energy with you. I love you above your imagination, and I am grateful that you trust me with your energy. Thank you so much. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a collective reading for entertainment purposes only. What I'm getting for the last 3 days is change. There is a shift. And just now when I was thinking about it, while I was shuffling the cards and calling in my divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, I got, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Now this was at the crucifixion. And even though he was in pain and had been tortured and tormented and treated badly, he still reached out to his Father and said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And I guess the change that I'm seeing is in personalities, where you have somebody that's been pretty steady, and then all of a sudden they flip. So it's starting to show up. There is a differentiation, okay? And it's based on choice and intention. So we're going to be using today the Oracle of the Shapeshifters guidebook by Lucy Cavendish, okay? So let's get started. Let's welcome in Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, the Archangels of the Four Corners. I request your presence to oversee this reading and protect all of us and my guests from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind throughout all space and time and beyond. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. If you see me pause, it's because I'm seeing movies, I'm seeing things, but it's okay. Everything's good. They're here. I wish to welcome in the Archangel's twin flames of our chakra system. If you would, at the Earth Star Chakra, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. At the Earth's High Heart Chakra, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. At the Soul Star Chakra, Archangel Mariel and Archangel Lavender. Archangel Zachiel and Archangel Amethyst. If you would, please give us the essence of the story you wish to share with us today. At the Earth Star Chakra, thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. We have, you are unlike anyone else. Okay, there's a little glare. You are unlike anyone else. And it says, your contradictions and complexities are interesting. Okay, you are unlike anyone else. Under her, we have Little Alwyn. Wisdom as light as a feather. Thank you, Little Alwyn. Thank you. At the Earth High Heart Chakra, we have Archangel, thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. We have Wolf Moon. And it says, I will watch over you. Okay. Under her, we have the Dragonfly Mermaid. And it says, you've attracted wonderful news At the Soul Star Chakra, thank you, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. We have pose, brave, fight. You will not let fear stop you this time. Okay. And under that one, we have Elizabeth and the Lion. It's time to become a great leader. Okay. Thank you so much. I am grateful to you. I am grateful to you. We're going to read up on these other three. Thank you for sharing your energy with us. I am grateful to you. Let's see what it says. Number 35. You are unlike anyone else. As caterpillars undergo metamorphosis, they turn into a sort of mush inside their cocoons. So too in your life, everything seems to have lost direction and feels quite meaningless. But you will regroup, reform, and transform. A new world speaks of the necessary process you must undergo in order to create an important change. Developing new, true friendships, repairing a damaged relationship, working on your skills in an area that does not come easy to you, making difficult choices about your integrity, all are addressed by the blessings in this card. As they too have undergone the challenge of change, you will notice that on the card there are beings who are hybrid, the butterfly frogs, who are at once not quite like one thing or another. This is how your changes can even seem to others sometimes. Which are you? They may ask. This or that. Many in life will want you to fit nicely into a category so they can easily label you and not undergo the difficult task of truly knowing who you are. You do not have to choose between things. Humans are often contradictory. Simply be true to you. Be a frog with wings. Be all of who you are and experiment. Let others be puzzled. You have the courage to defy boxes, labels, and other easy ways of avoiding truly knowing people and their world. Wow. Well, thank you very much. I am a contradiction, and that is for sure. I think we all are. Wolf Moon. Wolf Moon, number 1. I think that's where the duality, polarity come in. And when you're approached by something, as humans, we always see the other side too. And that's where duality and polarity comes in. But when we balance our inner and outer being, we're actually walking. There is no duality or polarity. They have merged into one being. Wolf Moon, I watch over you. A beautiful girl is seated beneath a perfect full moon. Okay. Unable to sleep, she wraps her arms about the wolf, her companion. If you look closely, you'll see that she has a tattoo of a wolf's footprint. She is one of the clan. She is different in form, though she is one of their own. The world is being held by a small girl. They are not. The wolf is being held by a small girl. They are not the same, but they are kin, and one is changing, which requires courage and commitment, and flourishes best when protected. The girl may be about to change form, or she may be holding one who is about to change. You are always in the process of transformation. And when you have a guardian, you will be supported through your shifts into many selves. And I think, well, here, let me finish this. The lunar aspect of this card is protective. The moon's fullness suggests a high tide of power, and this is traditionally the time of great change and metamorphosis. This is a time when the tender can cradle the fears in which your true wild self and instinctual knowledge can be heard and acted upon. The energy of this card will also help you feel safe and strong when you sleep. Call on this being before sleeping or traveling, or when you feel you are about to journey into hostile or uncertain territory. Wow, okay, thank you. Okay, last one. Pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. Okay. Looks like there's a journey coming up, or a step into the unknown, like the Fool card. Most of us are encouraged to stay safe, to avoid what may hurt us, and thus we shrink day by day. Many religions and cultures have supported this notion of staying safe above all other enterprises for over 2,000 years. They have encouraged us to feel separated from a place of beauty and peace called heaven, suggesting again and again that we have been punished because we are here on earth. Many mainstream religions have discouraged us from seeking our own personal connection with the divine, told us that our bodies are sinful, that nature is to be dominated, and that our natural desires are somehow wrong. We fear pain and feel guilt when we experience suffering. We must have created it. But the truth is that simply by being alive, you will be challenged. The truth is you have chosen to come here and evolve. As your best opportunities for learning and being taught, great lessons lie in the moments others call painful. Whatever frightens you now is exactly that which you must do. The truth is, as Poe is demonstrating, the humblest creatures, even the pigeons, can fly high and far and have much to teach and show us. By taking that chance, by doing something outside of what we consider to be safe, we will learn and be blessed with the experience of divinity on this planet. This is a synchronicity. We are always transforming. Change is ongoing. It's painful sometimes, but it is something that helps us to learn, grow, and evolve. Okay? And sometimes the dualities and the polarities that I was telling you about is us transforming from one thing to another, from one thing to who we truly are. And sometimes the simple step of releasing fear will help us to see into the dark place that we were afraid of. Okay. Thank you, Archangels of the Twin Flames. Thank you, Divine Guides, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. If you would, may I have clarity at the Earth Star Chakra, High Heart Chakra, and the Soul Star Chakra? Thank you so much, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Charity, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zachiel, and Archangel Amethyst. This card was here yesterday, same space, or it might have been one before, but it's the Sun card. Something's being illuminated, a truth is being told, a light is being shown on something. See that Ace of Diamonds at the bottom? That's the Ace of Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Okay, under that is a wishing well. You control the wishes. You control going into your heart's desire. To let that bucket down and let it down so that it's not banging against the side of the walls of the well. We control our wish fulfillment. Okay? We do. See that light? This is beautiful, Spirit. Thank you. So something has been shown on our wish fulfillment. You are unlike anyone else. Thank you, Spirit. I think we're all unique in our own special way. And we just need to embrace that instead of trying. Some of us we see something and we want to be that. Or we see something and we want that. If we just be, tell Spirit, it will come to us. But not because it's who we identify ourselves with. Okay? Under wolf moon is the bridge. Look, there's two bridges. On the side of each bridge, there's a chasm. The bridge was built so that one could go from one side of one place to the other side of one place. Okay, the lower bridge is where we learn, have lessons, experiences, and challenges. The higher bridge is where we learn, grow, and evolve. But Spirit has made a way for us to cross this chasm. Okay, all we have to do is ask for assistance. That's why we have our divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Now, this is clarifying wolf moon. I will watch over you. So when we're undergoing the lessons, experiences, and challenges to reach the high bridge, we're being watched over by the moon, by the Most High, by celestial beings. Okay, and look, under that is the tree of wisdom. That's the Sephiroth in the middle. This is the pathway, the human pathway. The bottom, see the button at the bottom? That's where we start. Okay, and then we go from side to side, landing in the high road of the middle path to get to the top where the Most High is. This is the human journey, okay? And we just talked about it when you go across the lower bridge. Thank you, Spirit. Pose, pray, flight, soul, star, chakra. Look, stable foundation. Stable foundation. You will not let fear stop you this time. Okay? So, no matter where you're flying to, where you're going to in your imagination, okay, fear of actually saying, this is what I want, okay, and putting your energy, your effort on that thing, taking action to get that, whatever it is. This is heart's desire and wish fulfillment. This is the Four of Wands and Tarot, okay? Fear is not going to stop you from accomplishing the goals that you want, okay? Under that is the fox. This is the lessons, experiences, and challenges that try to get in, to try to interrupt our original purpose, which is to reach that stable foundation, that heart's desire, that wish fulfillment. Okay, we're looking at this fox. Everybody has the opportunity to see an interruption or disruption or that fox in the hen house. Okay, when they show up, it's up to us to say, I saw you coming. It's time for you to go. This is not your space. I own this space. I'm a sovereign divine being. You are too, but right now you are in my space. Okay? So, we're going to do a full Sherry spread on this. Sherry spreads have extra cards. Spirit helped me to develop this look. I hope you guys saw it. It just flew all the way over there. Thank you, divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, for the current the current situation. This is the Two of Cups. Okay, the feeling that I got just now when I looked at that is somebody is loving themselves. They love the chalice that they are. Okay, and they were, see that little fish friend? That's him. Okay, he loves himself. Thank you, Spirit. On the left side, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that's the blessing that he wants. Family, a home. He's got his two animals. He's got the two white dogs there. Okay, and that's his new beginning. Ten of Pentacles, a new beginning. On the right side, look, we talked about the fox in the hen house. Okay, somebody would not give up. So let's look at this two ways. This could either be the fox in the hen house interrupting and disrupting somebody's forward movement, or it could be this gentleman right here. Okay, he's not giving up. He's not letting fear stop him this time. He is battered and bruised, but his determination says, oh no, you don't. Okay, remember? If Master Yeshua could reach out to his Father and say, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Why can't we? Why can't we embrace that infinite, unconditional love for every being, because they're all here for a purpose? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Thank you to all of the universal beings of the highest white light that are in this room right now. I am grateful to you for your presence. And thank you so very much for sharing your energy and giving us your insight on this story. Thank you. What is challenging this Two of Cups, Spirit? Betrayal. Betrayal. There's somebody in the middle. Somebody in the middle of either somebody's relationship of true love or their forward movement towards their heart's desire, wish fulfillment. On the left side, Knight of Wands. This is Archangel Gabriel to me. He calls judgment. Okay. This person, this is the Seven of Wands. Somebody is fighting. He is standing back. He's at a higher vantage point. So that means that he can see who, what, when, where, and why he's fighting. And he already knows what he's protecting. What is he protecting? He's protecting his heart space. He's protecting himself. He's protecting true love. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What is in the subconscious? What is this person thinking about in their mind? Look. Wow. Okay, Spirit. All right, thank you. Page of Cups. Two of Cups. I don't know why. Okay, so this one is a conversation about true love, okay? And a fish means abundance, okay? So he loves himself a lot, okay? So on the left side of the Two of Cups, we have someone moving on the karma wires, okay? Somebody is in their mind. This is what they're thinking about. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is Archangel Uriel. This is Archangel Uriel. He takes our heart's desires, wish fulfillments, tangible blessings. He is the one that takes those prayers to the all that is and the all that ever was. It manifests in the heavens first. Okay? Then it comes down to us through a person. Okay? So someone's been praying because to release burdens. It's a King of Wands. Okay? Either he's planted seeds or he's in a relationship with a minor arcana empress. He's a businessman that wants to toast himself. He's put a lot of effort into those cups. Okay? Years worth of emotion went into building something and his arms are crossed. So he's resisting something. But he's gaining strength against imbalance. He's trying to find balance. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. If you would, please tell us what is in the past. What's in the past, Spirit? Balance. Somebody came into balance, okay? Something was revealed. Something was revealed or illuminated. But whatever was illuminated and it brought balance to something that was imbalanced, changed somebody's perception, changed their mindset about something. Okay, what's in the past? On the left side of Archangel Michael, devil energy. This could be materialism, obsessions, somebody trying to get ahead at the cost of somebody else. Look, see these two people are tethered? Oh, y'all need clothes. They're tethered to a mind. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. They're tethered to a mindset, okay, of lack. It is the mindset of lack that makes a person become obsessed with things, with tangible things they have to touch. Because those things that become the trappings with which they identify who they are. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I love it when y'all step in. Thank you for explaining that. Thank you for kiss on the head. I love it when y'all be kissing me on the head. Oh, thank you so much. Look, on the right side of balance, look, somebody is going in, they're meditating. Okay, someone is meditating. This gentleman has put down his swords. He only has one, but even with that one sitting right there, there's still a sense of fear or expectation that he's going to need to use that sword. So he hasn't quite got to the point where he's let go of all fear. Okay, thank you, Spirit. If you would, please tell us what's in his space that he is seeing with his two set of eyes right now in his consciousness. He's awake and aware. What is he seeing, Spirit? Thank you. Can you make it clear, Spirit? I see part of it. Can you make it clear? He's making plans to move forward. Okay, so this is the Two of Wands. One of those wands is obscured by him. He's standing in front of it. The one wand that we can see clearly, he's holding the world. He's making plans to change his dimensions. He's changing his dimensions. Okay. Remember when I said, he said, Master Yeshua said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. If someone is in an energy where it's different from their normal personality, thank you, Spirit, it's different from their normal personality, they change their dimension by listening to their divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels to see the truth of a thing that has been illuminated to them. That's how they change their mind. We were talking about dark magic. It's energy. People projecting negative energy, dark energy that comes from their heart space, okay, or their mind space. Whatever it is, it's strong enough to have somebody change their normal way of being, okay? And we have to forgive those folks because sometimes they're targets because they're in your space, okay? You're on the right path. You're doing something completely and totally what you're supposed to be doing. You're on your path where you're doing your spiritual work. And because those dark energies can no longer get to you, they land on people that are in your vicinity to step into the path to stop your forward movement, okay? Send that person infinite unconditional love. Ask your angels to help them, okay? I don't know if that's allowed, but I send infinite unconditional love to folks. I think of a big golden ball that is coming from my heart space, okay? And encircling that person, okay? And I'm sending them love, okay? So that they can change their mind. I'm not trying, they have their own free will, okay? But we can send love to anybody, okay? Love causes a ripple throughout the cosmos, okay? Now, on the left, remember we were talking about people changing their mind. I didn't even look at the card, okay? There was an investigation, a truth came out, okay? A truth came out about something that was going on in this gentleman's world, okay? The truth came out, okay? And this is what's causing him to change his dimensions, change his mindset, change his mind, okay? He is now making plans to move to another space. Look where he's going. He's going to his Empress. He's going to his Empress. He has a bright new idea. He's walking away from 8 cups. Remember the businessman we saw that wanted to toast himself with 9 cups? He's walking away from 8. Why is he walking away from 8? Because he's carrying his heart. He's carrying his heart. And he's carrying in that cup his little friend. His friend of abundance. Fish mean abundance. Okay. Wow. And then his cup, his baby doll. All right, thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Divine God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, thank you so much. Okay, if you would please share with us your possible future for this gentleman who's carrying love in his cup. He was betrayed. I wonder, you guys are flying out today. Okay, okay, Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what the cards say about who was betrayed. Who betrayed who? Two of Swords. Somebody's refusing to see the truth. They are stuck at a crossroads and they are resisting. See the crossing of the swords, they're resisting. Okay. And it looks like it's this Queen of Pentacles, right? On the left side, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is a good card. All the aces from the Most High are extremely good cards. Okay. Now, in one sense, remember we were talking about transforming from one thing to another. You get any ace from the all that is and the all that ever was based on your choice and your intention. If your choice and intention has been infinite unconditional love and you're going to treat everyone you cross your path with kindness, compassion, and tenderness, peace, okay? You treat them that way, that's what you're going to get back from the all that is and the all that ever was. Now, if you're lying, cheating, and stealing and you're doing stuff to hurt somebody's feelings on purpose, you're going to get an Ace of Pentacles, okay? Or he's going to take one, okay? It's the universal law of cause and effect, okay? God's not going to put good energy on top of bad, okay? You get exactly what you put out there. The energy frequency that you put out there, if it's hurtful, harmful, that's what you get back. And guess what? You get it tenfold. Because it goes around. You throw it out there, it goes around, comes back. And by the time it comes back, it's got momentum on it, okay? So if it's good, you're going to get good, good, good. If it's bad, you're going to get bad, bad. On the right side is the Queen of Wands. Okay. So, what we have is the Ace of Pentacles sitting right on the right side of the Queen of Pentacles. On the right side of the Two of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands. Contrast. Two different cards. Let's see. Two more, Spirit, for the possible future. Okay, but right now we got this Queen of Pentacles that's stuck, or wanting to cause stagnation, or wanting to cause some blockage to somebody. Okay, there is, look, Tower on the right side of the Tower. Eight of Wands, it's moving fast. That Tower is based on a message, or the Tower is, whatever's happening is happening quickly. On the right side of that is somebody's being left out in the cold. And look, Archangel Gabriel has called judgment on this person. They are sitting up in a room in the nightmare of their own cause. They caused this themselves, okay? These are all the swords. Remember, we were talking about energy projections, okay? Energy projections is energy. I'm projecting energy as I'm speaking. Anytime you speak or energy comes out of your heart space when you're talking, you're projecting energy. So whatever you put out there is going to come back to you, okay? And it's based on what is in your heart space, okay? Now, apparently, somebody said some things, and they're being left out in the cold because they're getting a Tower. Now, what I have is somebody loves themselves, or they love their person. They're on their way to their person. But this Queen of Pentacles trying to cause a blockage, a stagnation. She is getting a Tower and being left out in the cold, and it's happening fast. Okay, one more for the possible future. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Archangel Gabriel calling judgment. Left side, left out in the cold. right side, this is being reiterated, okay? Things, the swords that this person threw are going back to them, okay? Wow, thank you, Spirit. I just saw something, hold on. This is 9 swords, this is 2, this is 11 swords. I don't know yet if this is a twin flame reading, but Spirit had me look at all of the swords, okay? And here's 3 more. There is betrayal, okay? Somebody been talking a whole lot, okay? And everything they've been saying has been ugly, okay? Because it's compounded, sounds like. Okay, Spirit, what is in the environment? Thank you. Somebody is thinking about somebody from their past. Okay, this is melancholy, memories, childlike wonder, discovery, okay, happiness, joy, okay, and it's crossing to this gentleman making plans to leave, okay. He's thinking about somebody from his past, somebody that he had fun with, somebody that he loved a lot, okay. On the left side of the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Cups. On the right side is a bright new idea. This is information. Okay. Wow. What is other people's feeling, Spirit? Other people's feelings? Thank you, Divine Guides, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I appreciate y'all so much. I am so glad you guys are here with me. Thank you so much. I know you're here all the time, but I'm glad you're here right now, sharing what you want us to see. Thank you. Look, it's a delay. 8 of Pentacles. This person is a subject matter expert. He is very good at what he does. And see the ones that's on the ground? Those are the ones that weren't perfect enough for him. He put them on the ground. And he's going to stay at it until he gets the perfect coin. Becoming a subject matter expert takes time. And he is diligent in making sure this is perfect for him. Okay? Perfect for him. Now, I'll show you what it crosses to. It's interesting. Now, left side, I'm sorry, right side is the Fool card. Left side is the Chariot card. Somebody is moving forward on their journey. Okay? And because look, this guy is driving this chariot. He is determined to work something out that is supposed to be right for him at the level he wants it to be right. On the right side is the Fool card. Okay? He's taking a leap. Okay? Okay, thank you, Spirit. If you would remove that, Archangel Michael, please remove that. One moment. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what is the hope and fear, Spirit? Okay, this one wanted to pop out. Love, joy, and peace. Let's see if it's love, joy, and peace. It is. This is love, joy, and peace. It's the hope. Okay. It's the hope. From the Fool. Okay, left side is the Fool card. Somebody's on a mission to be somewhere that is happy, that is calm, that is peaceful, serene, and all of their wishes are going to come true with that person or for themselves. Spirit, remove that. Okay. On the right side, look who it is. The King of Cups. Okay, remember we saw the Queen of Cups? So the King of Cups is working his alchemy with his frequency, okay, of staying peaceful, but he's doing it to align with the energy of his Queen of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for taking that, Spirit. Thank you. I am grateful to you. Look, this is the possible outcome. Lying, cheating, and stealing. Let's see. Okay, let's see before we call it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I see it. Thank you. Okay, here's what possible outcome. This is lying, cheating, and stealing. Okay, but look, he's only taking 5 swords, not 2. So that means his intention is pure. Okay, that means he is reclaiming something that belonged to him. On the left side, the King of Swords. Okay, the King of Swords is on the left side. On the right side, look, Justice. Thank you, Spirit, I see it. So we have 7, 8, 9. Something is coming to an end. Okay, this is 9 swords. Justice has 1, and balance. The King of Swords is speaking his truth. He's speaking the truth to somebody, and he is determined. Okay, he is determined to take back what was stolen from him. Wow, Spirit, thank you. Let me ask you guys something. See the contrast? This guy was this guy. Okay? In the past, this little boy was in the past. He has grown up to be the King of Swords. Okay? Why? Through lessons, experiences, and challenges to become a subject matter expert, this one was determined to stay on his path. This one is now the King of Swords, speaking truth. Okay, Spirit. All right. Thank you, Spirit. 3 more for a possible outcome, Spirit. Thank you. 5 of Wands. This is 5 of Wands. There's a lot of personalities that he had to deal with in order to get where he wanted to be as the King of Swords. But somebody was fighting him. Okay. On the left side, okay, Spirit, is the Moon card. So, on the right side, he built a garden, but he's just standing there thinking. Okay, look at all the weeds. He hasn't removed these weeds. Okay, he's not pruning the weeds. He's just standing there looking at them. But something was hidden. Now remember, something was illuminated too. Okay, something was illuminated. All right, Spirit, let's see. Okay, what I just got is that this gentleman that is reclaiming something that belonged to him, he's not telling anybody. He's being very strategic. Okay, he's looking at dates. He's looking at times. He is these 2 wolves, or these 2, are they wolves? Oh, one's a animal, one's a puppy, one's a wolf. One's a dog, one's a wolf. They're looking up at the sun. I mean, at the moon. Okay, so he's listening. They're listening to their divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Okay, but this gentleman, oh, I see it, Spirit. Okay. This gentleman is reclaiming something that was stolen from him by 5 people who were fighting him. They were resisting him going, reclaiming something or doing something for his highest good. There was 5 people, energies in the way. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, I hear you. I hear you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, 2 more for a possible outcome, babies. Thank you. You get what you deserve. This is balance. This rich man is sharing. Okay, he is being kind and compassionate to those that are in need. Okay, by giving them coins. Okay, he's bringing them balance because he brought it to himself. Maybe he might have been one of these people that were sitting waiting for coins from a rich person in the past, and now that he's acquired the riches, and it may be infinite unconditional love that he has in his heart for every living being, but you get what you deserve. Okay, you have to make a choice. Okay. On the left side is the Ten of Swords. So this person is reclaiming something that was stolen from him, from 5 energies that were fighting him. This energy of fighting and resistance is over. Those folks are getting what they deserve. And on the right side, oh my goodness, I didn't even look at it. The universe is balancing itself. This action is being brought by the all that is and the all that ever was. This is the universe balancing itself. Look, remember those aces that you get? You get what you deserve. We just saw the 6 of Pentacles. You get what you deserve. Look, somebody is getting the Ace of Cups from the Most High. And it's based on your choice and intention. This is going to be very emotional. You see all those tears? See that river of tears? That's a river of tears. That's what they're getting back because that's what they gave out. Wow, Spirit, that just happened. Okay, thank you. One more for the possible outcome. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, look, he just flew out. Okay, here we go. Okay. Remember all those tears? Remember all the tears? Guess what? This person is now seeing things from the upright position. He is listening to his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Okay. Because he's not upside down, he is no longer sacrificing himself. He is looking at things differently. That's Exy over there eating his vittles. Okay. Now, on the right side, we saw on the right side is what somebody's going to get what they deserve. Okay. Somebody is no longer sacrificing themselves. Okay. They're looking at things from the upright position. Okay. And guess who they're looking at? Now, before we go any further, somebody is looking at a high priestess. All right. Now, before I go under her, let's see what this is. Okay, we have Archangel Michael. We have the sun revealing a truth of somebody that is unlike anyone else. Somebody is seeing the contradiction between somebody from their past and somebody who is in their energy right now, okay? Because in their mind, they're wanting the person whose energy signature matches theirs, okay? There was a betrayal, okay, that is challenging true love or the love that this person has for his chalice, the love, the abundance that he has in his mind for himself, okay? So we see action being taken where cause and effect is prominent on this table where things were said and done, okay? And now we see the outcome of those things that were said and done, okay? Now let's see, let's check out the high priestess in a collaboration, okay? Was she in a collaboration with somebody else? Okay, this is Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords tells the truth, she's a straight shooter. But hold on, let's see. We have the high priestess who was in a collaboration. Okay, looks like the Queen of Swords was involved in this. But we have the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is illusions, delusions, confusion. Somebody can't make a choice, don't know which way to go. All right. Now, under that, there was an investigation. The truth came out. Remember? Something was illuminated. Okay. Somebody went within about an empress. Okay. We're getting down to the nitty gritty now. Okay. So somebody went within. A truth came out. Okay. Somebody went within about an empress. We saw the contradictions, we saw the contrasts, we saw the investigation. Somebody went really, really deep to do a comparison study, okay? And in their mind, this is the person that they want, the one that has the energy signature that matches theirs. Why? Because they grew up together. They grew up together. They knew each other as children. Okay, Spirit just made me look over there. Okay, hold on. Spirit's got me looking at stuff, y'all. Hold these. Now, let's go back to this high priestess. I can say for a very long time, I have been getting a message that the high priestess, there is someone pretending to be a high priestess, okay? Somebody that was lying. Remember we saw 11 swords? Okay. Somebody that was pretending to be a high priestess. You cannot pretend to be a high priestess. Your energy signature does not radiate high priestess, okay? High priestess is connected to the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay, we all are, as co-creators, connected to Prime Creator. But if your energy signature is one that is not infinite, unconditional love coming from your heart space, you have no connection. Your connection is blocked, okay? Because your purpose and that of the all that is different. It's not the same, okay? So this is what permeated the deck. This card permeated the deck. Okay? So, change is what we talked about. Why we pulled out shapeshifters. Transformation is a transformation is the word. Okay? Shapeshifter, they had me get the shapeshifters card. Is because on our pathway, we change our thinking, our mindset from something that we accept as true. When we go a little deeper, we find that it's not, okay? That changes your mindset. It also changes your forward movement on your path. And it looks like that's what happened here, okay? Now, let's cross the cards. In the mind, someone already knows that their person means love, joy, peace, happiness. These are the mind cards, okay? Subconscious, hope or fear. These are the external cards. What's out here right now where I'm talking to you. This is in the environment, okay? He's making plans to move forward, okay? To go and do something bigger than where he was. He's getting out of his comfort zone and he's making plans to take a leap, okay? To who? His baby doll. The one that he knows the best, the one he knows the most. It might even be his oldest friend from a long time ago when they were kids. We did a reading where it was telling the kids that the people that when you go somewhere you make friends, there was a little kid going to kindergarten and it was being told, I was explaining when you call in your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, and you're on your journey, your archangels will appear to you when you're ready, okay? They'll make themselves known to you when you're ready, okay? And once you do meet them, they're your friends. They have personalities, okay? They have specific colors. Each archangel has a color, okay? And they have specific duties, okay? The archangels of the 7 rays, their characteristics are power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice, okay? Archangel Gabriel causes judgment. Archangel Michael is power, okay? So when we get to know them, we know who they are. They are our oldest friends, okay? But for this particular person right here, he knows this person because they grew up together. Their energy signatures match. So he's been on his journey all this time. He's changing his inner and his outer being, okay, to match her energy signature now, okay? That's what's happened. Transformation, changing of a mindset, changing of a heart space. Okay. Now, the other energy that was on the table is of folks wanting to bring a stop to that forward movement. But very quickly, okay, they are going to get a warning. They're going to get a warning. That's what this is. Thank you, Spirit. From Archangel Gabriel. We just talked about him. They're getting a warning. Okay. Whatever they were doing is being stopped. They're getting stuck in stagnation. Cause and effect. It goes back. Because somebody has changed their mind. Somebody has changed their mind. Thank you, Spirit. Now, remember our subject matter expert, this diligent person that wanted to get the perfect thing. He wanted to get it right. He's learning the skill as he goes along. He's crossing to this man, this guy, okay, wanting to be with the energy signature that matches his perfectly. Same guy. This is the work that he put in. This is the work that he put in. Okay. Now, hold on. The work that he put in on the lower bridge, okay, to become a subject matter expert, to be himself, okay, is him listening to his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels when they said, I'll watch over you, okay? But this guy is not telling anybody what he's doing. He's very strategic, very smart. So we have something has been illuminated. A bridge has been built to your heart's desire and wish fulfillment, okay? That's what this is, okay? And who built the bridge? Who built the bridge? This guy. He built the bridge, okay? Because why did he try so hard? Because he was being blocked by somebody that was pretending to be something that they were not. And it was that resistance. And it may have been a group of people too. Look, it may have been a group of people that were trying to stop his forward movement because we saw money. There's money on the table, okay? But he built that bridge because sometimes when somebody tells you, no, you can't do that, what happens? You are more determined to do it anyway. Think back when you were a child and your mama said, no, don't do that. And you said, oh, why did she just flip that switch? Now I have to have that ice cream cone. Okay? Everything we do has meaning, okay? But it looks like to me that something has changed and transformed in the atmosphere because of time and effort. Somebody going within, somebody, people changing their mindset about what they thought was true. Exie, what are you doing? Did you just unplug the thing? Oh. Okay. Exie, back up, baby. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. He did not unplug that. It just fell out. There's no reason for it to fall down. He wasn't even by it. Okay, Archangel Michael, thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. We're good. Okay, so what it looks like, there's been a transformation of energies, okay, because somebody told them no, because somebody said, I don't want you to have that. They said, no, I want that because it belongs to me. I'm my own person, okay? I want what I want, not just, I'm not going to do something just because that's what you want. Somebody has changed their mind, okay, is what I'm getting, especially with this card right here. He's not just looking and waiting and self-sacrificing. He is now standing upright. And I don't flip my cards, okay? I don't. Spirit flips them if I need. If Spirit wants me to focus on something, Spirit will flip them. But it looks like there's been a whole situation that changed. Somebody is getting out of their comfort zone, okay, and they're letting a lot of things go. A lot of things have been let go, but we see one of the reasons was betrayal. Okay, so to all the energies of people, places, and things that are on this table, in this spread, I send you infinite, unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for helping to clarify these things for us, because I'm feeling a lot of energy. It's soft vibration. It's soft vibration. So, this wasn't it's almost like the readings that we're doing are not hard anymore. They're not hard. It just is. They're filled with more infinite, unconditional love. Now, this person here, these people, this lady right here, divine beings. Okay? Divine beings, they now have a choice to make. Okay? Because what goes around comes around. Okay? When the interruptions and the distractions that they sent out to somebody comes back to them, they may not know what to do, but they're divine beings as well. So we send them infinite, unconditional love, that their pathway is one that is going to guide them. Their divine guides, listen to your divine guides, okay, in the right direction, okay? We don't take anything from anybody, and we don't add anything from anybody, okay? Let people are on their journeys on their own. Everybody's journey is different, and we're not here to judge anybody, because we don't know what makes a person get into that mindset, like I started out saying, where they're just, it's not their personality. It's another energy. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. It may not be their personality, but they may be undergoing some stress or interruptions or distractions because somebody doesn't want them. There's jealousy. Maybe if you tell somebody, oh, I just got a brand new pair of shoes, and you show somebody, they're automatic. If they're jealous, they're shooting that energy out to you. So a lot of people that are in the world right now may be acting out, and it may not even be their fault. Okay, they may have an attachment because somebody else is jealous of them or somebody hates them, and those people, believe it, divine beings. Okay, we have to be kind and compassionate to everybody. Now we stand in our power. We recall our essence. I reclaim my essence, my likeness, my energy. I stand in my power. Everything that is me, I call it back to me, to my heart, my mind, and my soul. And then I place a golden bubble of protection around myself. Okay? You can do that. Okay? So, if something is going on in your world right now and it doesn't make sense, if it's an inexplicable event, it may be a divine guide, spirit guide, or guardian angel that's giving you a tower to take you out of a comfort zone, because that's not what you deserve. It may be your blueprint may have something completely and totally different than what you thought it was going to be. And Spirit is going to take my baby out of there. Go get my baby. Okay, and it makes it not seem like a blessing at first, but if Spirit say, go get my baby, take my baby out of that mess. Okay, breathe. Okay, just breathe. So we got transformation, we got change, we got changing mindsets, we got people that are affected by other people's behavior. Okay, just see it for what it is. When it comes, we're all shapeshifters every day. We're changing dimensions every single day based on the energies that are coming our way. Okay? All right, y'all. That's the reading. I want to leave y'all with this. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I respect and honor every living being. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. Thank you, Spirit. Y'all have a great day on purpose, and I will see you tomorrow.